Hi guys, Sergey from Ninovo Custom Jewelry here. We create the best custom-made engagement rings here in Los Angeles. In today's video, I want to talk about a very popular choice for the engagement ring, which is the Moonstone. We are going to cover what exactly is the Moonstone, what is the upside and downside of it. Is it a durable enough stone for your engagement ring? And at the end, we're going to summarize it with whether it's a good choice for you specifically. And of course, we're going to cover how much does it cost and what is the options that you have other than the Moonstone that look actually similar. Let's start from the beginning. What is exactly a moonstone? Without going into much details, you need to know what you're buying exactly to make a better choice. The moonstone belonged to the feldspar group. It's formed out of alternating layers of different minerals, and when the light goes through them, it creates this famous glowing effect, which we called a adulorescence. Usually, actually, when the moonstone it's found with a tourmaline or other minerals. It's a sister stone to white labradorite. It's actually often sold that way. And rainbow moonstone that you can see all over the marketplaces is exactly labradorite. Because of that difference, on one side you have a adulorescence effect, and on the other side you have the rainbow effect. You would have a pretty significant price difference because of that. Let's say engagement ring with a rainbow moonstone would cost you around 1100 or so if you're talking about a simple design. And if you, let's say, want to add some diamonds in it, you would get closer to 2000, and probably you would stand in this range. High quality moonstone on the other side would just start from 2000 and for the engagement ring. And there is nothing wrong with the labradorite ring. It's absolutely beautiful stone and it's worth its money. I'm just telling you that so you are not overpaying for something that it's not what is described. You got an idea. Price of the actual moonstone heavily depends on two things. First is how strong a adulorescence effect is and how much glow you have in the stone. Then stronger effect, then better, then more expensive the stone is. And second thing that affects the cost of the stone is clarity and amount of inclusions in it, pretty similar to the diamonds. Transparent stones are very rare and extremely expensive. There is also, worth to mention, there's lots of synthetic on the market. I would say like 90% of it. I would avoid it completely. Modern technology can't really match the effect of the natural stone. It does not repeat the chemical structure of the natural stone in a similar way like it's say in sapphires or diamonds. So it's basically a glass. It's look like a glass, it does not glow, there is no life in it, so it doesn't really worth buying it. I do not sell this kind of stones. I do not recommend my customers to look at them. There is a ton of them on eBay and on Etsy as well. You would be happy with the price at the beginning, but you would probably regret the purchase when you receive the actual stone. And let's talk about the durability of the moonstone. Moonstone has been used in jewelry since ancient times and very commonly used in Art Nouveau and Art Deco era, so we have a pretty good records of how durable they are. It stands 6.5 on the Mach scale, and to comparison the diamond is 10 and sapphire is 8. And therefore we cannot really call them a very durable stones. However, if you are gentle with things in general, you'll be just fine. To my client, I always recommend to do what I call like a cell phone check test. Like if you have your cell phone for about 2 years, you can just look at it. And if you see tons of scratch and your screen is cracked and everything like that, then probably Moonstone and Opal and other gentle stones like that is not for you, and you better to look for something more durable. On the other side, if you are gentle with things in general and your phone looks like new even after 2 years wearing it without the case, then you're probably applying the same principles to the other things and you'll be just fine. Another very good option, if you buy the Moonstone engagement ring as your second or third engagement ring for anniversary, let's say, or just as a spare engagement ring for travels and things like that. Because, for example, if you have the diamond engagement ring, which costs on average $10,000–$12,000 or so, the Moonstone engagement ring would be much more affordable and you don't have to worry about it that much when you're traveling around. Also worth mentioning that when you're making the custom engagement ring with the Moonstone, there is tons of way to protect the actual stone with gold itself or with hollow diamonds or mule diamonds. So there is always a solution. So if you get tired of your diamond engagement ring and you want to enjoy the adolescence effect of the Moonstone, you're very welcome. I also want to mention that Moonstone was the favorite stone of a very famous jeweler, René Lalique, and he used it a lot in his works. And I was fortunate enough to go to New York a couple of years ago and to see his pieces in real. It's really incredible. And you really need to see his work to appreciate what is possible with a Moonstone. Of course, the best of the best stones was available to him, but we can get sort of similar effect to what he did. I leave it in the description below in this video so you can check it out. Also, very commonly, the Moonstone get compared to the Opal, and instead of making this video like half an hour long, I made a separate video comparing both of them, so you can go and take a look at this video. It's here on my channel and I'll link it below or somewhere here if I'll figure out how to do this. So watching this video, you'll figure out what is the best option for you, the Moonstone or the Opal. And from my personal experience, the more you learn, the more information you collect, the better your decision will be. And I don't think it should be based just on pictures. You should understand what each stone exactly is. And if after watching both videos you will have even more questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Just leave these questions here in the comments or shoot me an email. I think that's it for the Moonstones. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me, and I'll see you in the next video, probably next Thursday. Thank you so much for watching.